76ers moved out to a quick lead in the first game, got the first 12 points, but Oberding gets inside. Dawkins plays off, and Mark Oberding puts San Antonio in the lead.
Between these two clubs.
Here is Gervin taking it down low. The Iceman off glass, and quickly the San Antonio Spurs put up the first 4 points of the game. The other night for Philadelphia, he fades off now to Dawkins. The man-child gets inside. Mark, like the starter's gun goes off. San Antonio, the highest scoring club in the league the last 2 years, now leads 6-2 on Oberding's shot. Irving moving on Gervin. They both have to watch for the foul. They must stay in the game. Julius Irving takes it baseline and gets it through, and the 76ers are now down by 2. Going to take it up, then he went down for the reverse. Oberding fires again. He's got 3 hoops now, and the Spurs are up 8-4. Defense, they trap. They'll double up on the ball. Here's another foul call, and the Spurs are going to have a problem pretty soon.
Does the job, whether it's coming off the bench or starting.
Well, they just gave him 2 from the free throw line, and he's Silas kicks it inside, and the Iceman puts on moves. He can do it. George Silas pulling up for the jump shot. Tough shot. Can't get it to go, but George Gervin.
It'll count.
It was left. Jones drills it. He's not supposed to do that. Takes a look. Switch off on Keenan. Here's Dawkins. And Daryl Dawkins goes up and over the San Antonio defense and brings Philadelphia back to within 5.
He wanted him, and he got the easy shot.
Mike Gale heading hard to the basket. 76ers defensive rebound. Oberding takes it away. Gets it over to Keenan, and Larry Keenan hits the shot. They give San Antonio a 17-10 lead. They got the 2 big 7-foot centers playing 20 feet in the basket. Dawkins hit it, but they don't like him out there. Antonio doing a good job getting the defense back, cordoning off, stopping the break, lead down low to Cheeks. He challenges the defense. Maurice Cheeks at 6'1" gets it out. Keenan looking for points now. Defended by Bobby Jones. Jones on the right flank. Cheeks leads the way, and Maurice Cheeks takes it the distance.
The play. Cheeks going all the way. You'll see Bobby Jones on the right. Cheeks took it all the way in. Protected the ball well, put it up with the left hand and got the bucket, and San Antonio leads by 1. Wait and see what happens.
Oberding fading away, hits it down. Here's a young man who came out of the University of Minnesota, played only 1 year of college basketball.
Already here in the opening quarter.
Daryl Dawkins forces a shot, and the big guy makes it work again. We have 2:45 left to go first period. Silas takes it to the basket for San Antonio and goes the distance.
That's a great little guard, Silas, really coming back.
Right back the other way. Bobby Jones flies to the basket. He just took off. He went to Rio on that one and got it down. On the run, lead pass goes to Silas. James Silas pulled a sweet shot off the dead run. Silas goes high and gives San Antonio the 2-point lead. Serving looks down. Here's Bobby Jones feeding across to Caldwell Jones, and Caldwell Jones twice now has struck from the outside. Form chart isn't holding up in this one so far. Irving soaring up, sailing down with the defensive board and leading the break the distance. Julius Irving. Comes back the other way. San Antonio looks to tie the game. And they do on Larry Keenan's shot off the baseline.
8 seconds.
That's the game clock you're looking at. Silas fires, knocks it down. And San Antonio takes a 2-point lead. Here's the final shot of the period. And so we play the first 12 minutes. And 2 points separate the San Antonio Spurs and the Philadelphia 76ers. Over to Cheeks, firing from the outside. Not much spin on the ball. And Nix bulls his way in. Offensive rebound right to the hoop for a basket. And he was fouled on the play. Following this game, you'll see the 7th and deciding game of the Washington Bullet Atlanta Hawk playoff series in Landover, Maryland. Play 28-27. Gervin heading to the basket, puts it up on Dawkins, and he draws a shooting foul. And San Antonio comes back to take the lead as Caldwell Jones heads hard to the basket.
Anything he wants to when you're 7-1.
Rod Hunley described his outfit he was wearing before the game. Went through the silk shirt. The goal 9 is the score. Philadelphia is in the lead. 11 minutes to play in the first half. And
in the lineup at a guard, 6'1" from UCLA.
Bibby normally a starter. Steve Nix turns, and another big play by Nix. Gale on the outside. You see Philadelphia drawing back almost to zone, playing away, giving him the outside shot. Both teams giving the outside shot. Bristow with the offensive rebound, and Alan Bristow is fouled by Maurice Cheeks. In the lineup, the 76ers won 47 games and lost 35 without Doug Collins. They're 8. The Western Final Series, the Suns and the Sonics both advancing with 4 games to 1 win. Now Maurice Cheeks sees everybody pull off, so he takes it himself. Backcourt with him is Cheeks now with the ball. Silas against him. They're playing him tighter outside, and Cheeks takes it in. A reject, nicely done by Green, who tips it out to Gale. And Antonio coming down on the run, feed off to Kobe Dietrich, who doesn't get many, but he gets two here. Antonio starting to trap the ball more now. They're doubling up on the basketball, tripling it on this play. As Caldwell Jones, apparently he got the call, Rod. Go to that hoop.
Took a jump hook shot. He was fouled by Mike Green. It's not a
percentage shooter in addition to being a great scorer. Here's Gale blocking it off in the middle. Now it's a foot race. Henry Bibby pursues. Bobby Jones against him. Gale would have a problem with Jones, you would think, but he takes it right by the 6'9" defender and lays it in. Deserving, take it if you want, Doctor, they say. He does not. He throws to Gale. One-on-one. Bibby's back. Lead on the right side goes to James Silas. And the Spurs take back the lead.
You really got to think that Irving feels uncomfortable in his new position. He's not sure whether it's like that time to take the shot or to pass it. He was wide open, started to go up, then dropped it off. Nobody was there but Mike Gale, and San Antonio gets the hook.
Still 5 left to play first half. Keenan fakes and puts it up. Off balance, Larry Keenan gets it down. And San Antonio's been doing well in an area they usually do not do well, and that's offensive rebounding as Olberding hits it from off the baseline of the floor. They have Atlanta the 7th and deciding game. Olberding heads to the basket, goes to the floor. Keenan gets the rebound. He scores, and he's fouled on the play.
That'll be Daryl Dawkins called for that foul.
That could turn out to be a problem. Jones on a continuation play. Basket would have gone had he been able to hit it. He did not, but he goes to the free throw line to shoot.
Foul.
Out to the Denver Nuggets. Jones hits the free throw, and it's now a 45-43 game. Philadelphia's back to within 2. Throw line. Knicks doubles up on him. Keenan lets fly. Can't get it to work. Gets his own rebound and puts it back up. And a foul call inside, so Keenan starts to come alive with the inside game. Mix fades back, puts it up, and down with the rebound is Caldwell Jones. Well done by the big man. Spurs back, cordoning off the lane, nothing there to penetrate. Irving fires off balance, but gets it down. Julius Irving hits it. He has 8. A loop pass from Joe Bryant to Julius Irving, who was thoroughly and very noticeably banged in the back. But down now to 1:08 to play first half. Offensive rebound by a 6'3" guard, Mike Gale.
On that play, Joe Bryant misjudged his lead for 6.
Harassed. Here's Silas. Julius Irving almost took it away. What do we have here?
Got a foul in Philadelphia. It's going to be Bobby Jones.
To go over and bet on the worst horse he could find for him. Curtin, but he's gunning down the floor. Joe Bryant throws up something. A little too much on it, and the first half comes to an end. So the San Antonio Spurs, a 2-point leader at the end of the first period, extend that lead to 5. As we go to halftime, it's 53-48 San Antonio. 76ers to go the distance, and they've not. They'll be fighting the last 2 quarters, Rod.
All right, San Antonio scoring. Gervin had 11, Salas and Olberding each with 10, and the rest tells itself. On the boards, it was 13 offensive rebounds for San Antonio against only 6 by Philadelphia. That's your big difference, and they converted for 15 points on 13 of those rebounds.
Toward the basket, they double him up, and now Dawkins fires up. They back off the big man, the man-child. He is tough to muscle with inside. Here's a whistle as these officials, 3 good men, working a very, very strong game.
Play by Julius.
Officials had it now. George Gervin. Now the Spurs with a 6-point lead go low to George Gervin, and he is fouled by Cheeks. Cheeks is a collision. He hits the free throws, and now the San Antonio Spurs open up their biggest lead of the basketball game, 8 points. Green's going to take one himself. That's your pure shooter, and here comes the rebound back to Cheeks to Jones for the slam dunk.
There's only one ball out there.
Oftentimes we need 2 with some of the guys, but it is now 59-51 in 8th third period. The Iceman George Gervin starting to heat up. He's got 17. Now back the other way. With points for Philadelphia is Cheeks. He's now scored 8. Silas comes up with a loose ball. There's a big play by James Silas. Controls the ball, loses Irving, and then goes up and lays it out. As you know, they get 6, and that's it. Well, Jones fights for the rebound, and Kobe Dietrich might have bumped him going for the ball, so we could have another one on San Antonio, and fouls could be a very decisive factor in the third period, and still with 7:25 left. Well, Jones takes time, takes aim, and lets it rip. He's got it. It's 4 and going to do it.
They've been locked on this score. Look at that block. Goaltending. Dawkins knocked it away.
Down very quickly. Firehouse basketball, they call it in San Antonio. Down low to Kobe Dietrich. If that goes, anything will. But the follow-up does by Keenan. His own man. Now the 76ers, who'd gone over 6 minutes without a field goal here in the third period, get some points. James Silas pulls up, fires for San Antonio, and he gets a lucky one. But he'll accept got in the second half his 3 free throws. He's not hit a field goal. Dawkins wants to go up. Oberding out of the game now with fouls. Dietrich's on him, and he had him. Blocked by Pulse. Money retained. Shoot. Down low to Keenan, and he gets one back the other way. Bell gets the rebound, and as these Philadelphia forwards try to get back to shut him off, Keenan again brings it down on a break.
Oh, they got a foul against Philadelphia, and a bad foul with only 3 seconds left in the third quarter. Back and give San Antonio 2 points. That runs them up by 10.
Here's Gale stealing the ball. Shot doesn't go, the buzzer sounds, and so the San Antonio Spurs up by 5 1/2 extend that lead to 11, and there's some whooping and hollering going on down in Texas.
That's Philadelphia did in the third quarter.
Gervin, the Iceman, he does tricks. 76ers have to dig out from. Money fires, he gets it. Shooter. Keenan follows up the missed shot, and Larry Keenan hits the rebound. Billy Paul says, way to go, my man. Antonio. The season could end today for Philadelphia. Henry Bibby drives one down for the 76ers. Brings them back to an 11. 10:40 to play in the game. Steve Nicks comes in, crashes the offensive board, goes back up and gets it. To Keenan, loses his man with a fake. Dawkins rejects. Tips it out to Money. Here comes Julius Erving. Oberding cuts off the pass, and Julius climbs it down, shooting over and off the board.
It's a big man's game.
Isn't it? Erving lost the handle, but Dawkins comes off to play and slam dunks the ball down. It's a 5-point game. Third team foul. 76ers have 14 fouls here in the fourth period. There's your man Cheeks. Wisely, he kicks it back out to Cheeks, who knocks it down. The spectrum lights up as Maurice Cheeks gives Philadelphia the lead. Oberding down low to George Gervin. The Iceman can't get it to work, but Kobe Dietrich. He's not a finesse player. He's got to use everything he's got all the time he's out there working.
Green, each but 5. Here's Dawkins.
Takes a look. Philadelphia with a good harassing defense. Oberding comes across the lane.
7.
Playoff basketball on CBS, and there's more to foul as Julius Erving goes to the basket. 2 men go down. Dietrich hit the deck hard. There's no foul as the basket go round.
They've still got plenty of time. Philadelphia leads, but San Antonio will get the ball back. They've got to avoid the foul. Oh, Erving lost it out of bounds.
Has been the ace all season long. Gervin pulls up, kicks it out to Silas. Big shot on the way and down for San Antonio. The Spurs take the lead. 20 seconds to play, and the Sixers call timeout. Maryland and Washington and Atlanta in that 7th game. This is the game clock. It's down to 11. It's good. 10 seconds left. Inbounds to Silas. You see the game clock. Silas, the Iceman, didn't get it to work. Nicks gets the rebound to Bobby Jones. Philadelphia's going to win the game. In the fourth period, Philadelphia rallies back. And now we have a foul against San Antonio. They had no alternative. Maurice Cheeks gets it, and he'll go to the free throw line. To Lend over Maryland. The 7th and deciding game of the Washington-Atlanta series.
1 second left on that missed free throw, a timeout.
Oh, man.
San Antonio will get the ball at midcourt. They are down by 2. They could still tie this game if they can get a shot away on the inbound pass.
Looks like now they're going to Oberding. Here's a shot at the buzzer. Oh! In and out. It did not go. The game ends, and the Philadelphia 76ers stay alive in the NBA playoffs. They defeat the San Antonio Spurs in a great basketball game, 92-90.